We met when I was attending my church, my childhood church, and he came for a visit and decided to stay. He's a guitar player and I'm a drummer, and so we really connected with music. We'd get invitations from different pastors to help out, like they're starting a church and they wanted us to come on for a while to help do the launch. My dad was a worship leader when I was growing up, and at 16 he was like, well, what instrument would you like to play? and I said, well, I'd like to play drums, and he was shocked because I was a very shy person. Drumming is a joy, yeah. I just always feel like a connection with the music and with God, and just able to express that. In 2020, my daughter and my husband caught the flu, but what I didn't know was there was other complications that would cause my husband to suddenly die in the night. It was just such a shock to our community, to me, and as I was grieving, it surprised me that actually my faith kind of got really shaky and uncertain. And it felt like so disconcerting that I didn't really know what to believe anymore. Through this time, I really am thankful that I had a spiritual director at that time, and I was able to share with her on a regular basis what I was going through. And she was just open to just hearing what I had to say and with no judgment, and that was so helpful. The uncertainty wasn't so scary anymore. It was a thing to embrace. My church's in-person services shut down, and I didn't really have opportunity to play drums anymore because my outlet was in church primarily. When my sister invited me in January of 2024, she said, all the drummers have left, we need a drummer. I was like, yes, this is the time. This is the time to re-enter back into community. I was asked to be the drummer for the Caribbean service. I brought my African drums along, and I thought, you never know who's gonna be there, who's gonna want to play music. And then all of a sudden, this guy from the audience comes up to the drum cage, and he's like trying to motion to me like, I want to play the drums. So I'm like, oh, sure. Here you go. And so I went out and I played the hand drum, and he played the drum kit, and it was a blast, and there was a great celebration. And this service is for them, and it's not about me. I guess you could have the mindset of like, yeah, we're here to play music for you guys, to facilitate your worship. But what if it is, we're here to worship together? This is a great way for us to connect and just become friends, so that it breaks down the walls of feeling like it's us and them. It's all our relatives. When I was little, I remember like singing songs to Jesus and like really just talking to him like he was my best friend, and feeling that closeness, that like if ever I did something that I felt was wrong, I'd have to like say sorry right away, because I didn't want anything to come between me and God. But now it's just like, it just goes through changes, and maybe sometimes I don't understand. It was a strong feeling like after my husband died, I was like, I don't even know how to pray anymore. It was a very weird feeling. The only thing I could be certain about was that somehow God was not leaving me, that his love was real.